that leads us right into the randomness of Buzzkill segment that we want to get into. We have no theme. We just have random topics, and DJ Nightstick is going to be at the helm here giving us topics, sounding the buzzer. Oh, baby! So we're going to talk for about 20 minutes, and either we're going to have a random time to talk between about 20 seconds or 3 minutes. DJ Nightstick, what we got?
All right, fellas, you know the rules. When you hear the... We're moving on. Okay. Let's start it off here. Start it off with your topic is zoos.
Oh, it's all happening at the zoo, I believe.
What is happening at the zoo?
Is that Simon and Garfunkel?
Oh,
yeah.
Whoops.
I went to the zoo once.
One time?
A couple years ago. We shot some
it?
positive affirmations.
Yeah, really tell those bears who's boss. They are.
They're good.
They're
the boss.
They're the boss.
They're bears.
With their little cage.
Their area. That's
your cage.
Zoos are kind of sad in a way.
It's such a catch-22, though.
Is.
You're sad because you can't go anywhere, but you're safe because no one can come to you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm torn. This is a tough subject to start off. You're killing me, Nightstick.
Pulling on the heartstrings.
Let's just talk about the word zoo is so ridiculous. Can we just talk about that for a second?
Go for it.
3 letters, a Z and 2 O's. Like, that's clearly a couple letters just having a 3-way. Like, they just thought it'd be fun to get together.
They could have got away with a Z and a U, and I think everyone would have been happy.
A nice platonic or a nice, monogamous relationship. Why do we got to do all these double O's?
Unity.
Unity.
And you got Crypto Zoo.
Your topic is electric cars.
Dude, that guy. I'm sure that guy who walked out of here, he would not like electric cars. No explosions.
No explosions.
That's what you said to me.
Motor.
I didn't talk to him.
To who?
The guy who walked out of here. I didn't talk to him. You talked to him.
Yeah, I talked to him. How do you know so much about him?
Because I think you told me about the explosions.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did tell you about explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so electric cars, we don't got any explosions, but they're the future. I mean, once we figure out how to sustain, the
new Ford.
The batteries.
Ford. What is it, the Ford truck? That's the Ridgeline? No, that's a Honda. I don't know. I don't know trucks. You know trucks, Nightstick.
The Ford Maverick is
what?
Maverick.
Maverick. That's a horse.
No, that's the new truck. You're talking about.
We're going back to horses.
Going back to horse-powered.
Horsepower.
They tell me this thing had 135 horsepower. I looked and there were no horses.
Guys, I got an idea for all the hipster millennials out there. Let's just put them on the horses and let them gallop around. They'll think it's like the old is new, the new is old.
There'd
it's
be
brilliant.
so much shit everywhere.
Ford's like, get the fuck out. No, there would be a lot of shit. Dude, electric cars, I'm happy about it. It's hilarious how long it's taken and how I really, really hate car companies. Yeah. They're pandering to us. Like they just invented electric cars. They're like, look at this. They're rolling it out on their own time. It's just, GMC's committing to being eco-friendly and having electric cars on the road by 2029. Dude, don't give me that. You've been blocking this for 40 years. Mm-hmm. We've had this technology. Get out of here.
We're committing to sucking the balls of the oil companies.
We are steadfastly sucking these balls. And you can't tell us what to do. Then Elon Musk is like, yes, well, let's suck on the teat of nature, harness electricity.
The sun and wind.
Yeah.
Fancy boy. He's actually pretty funny. Like I've seen
I love him. But he does not. He actually, solar energy is not sustainable according to him, which is smart because he factors in all the square footage and all the return on.
I thought I heard something that he said it was like in the place of a power plant, like the actual grid.
I think it is, but he's just very candid and honest that you can't just like slap a solar panel on a car and let it charge itself.
Oh yeah, something that small, yeah.
Which is unfortunate but true. What if you put like a little propeller on your car and you're like charging your car?
But then you hit the perpetual motion theory of
wow!
Conservation of energy. I know some things.
That's awesome. Electric cars.
Yeah.
Your next topic are gyms.
Is gyms.
Is gyms. I know a gym.
I know a couple gyms.
I know a gym that I know is your gym.
Oh, yeah. I know a lot of gyms. I've been to gyms, too.
Gime? What's a gime?
The zoo and the gime, they just don't get it, okay? Gyms.
Are you a gym goer?
Yeah. But I finally figured it out. I don't like going to the gym with a plan. I just like going to the gym, look at a machine. That looks cool. Nobody's on it. Figure it out. Do it. Do another couple of them. 20 minutes, I'm out.
Fly at the seat of your pants. 20 minutes.
So, no, it's typically like 30 minutes. Sometimes 45. But I don't. These long workouts, they don't really do it for me.
Yeah, I think it's more building the routine of, going to the gym or going to do a healthy habit, perpetually through, repeated times. Building up a habit, basically, is what I've been trying to say.
Gyms are a good thing, but they're an incredible moneymaker.
Yes.
It's one of those brilliant, just human nature capitalizations. Y'all want this, but you're going to give up.
Yep, pay us $10 a month.
But you're not going to cancel it because you're going to feel like a fucking fatty if you do.
You're just coming from January 1st to January 3rd.
Yeah.
The rest of the year, you're paying us $120.
Because that's giving up. And if you go to the gym, you don't give up. Even if you go to the gym one time, it's like you can't give up that year.
You might show up in June on a Sunday.
I got to get my beach body ready for this weekend.
Yeah. That's the other thing is like people working out. It's like, no, you got to start that like 3 months ahead. Maybe, P90 exit for like 3 months or maybe 60 days for real results. But
your topic is pop, or some people call it soda.
Soda. What do you
pop.
call it?
Pop.
Yeah, we're from Cleveland. We call it pop.
The British, my friends in Britain, they like make fun of me because I call it soda, and they're like,
it's pop.
I'm like, pop, and they're like, what? I'm like, what do you call it?
Fizzy.
Coca-Cola.
Oh, they just call it what?
Yeah,
that's some.
But all they have over there is Coca-Cola. Well, it is a small island.
Yeah.
All they have really over there is Coca-Cola and Fanta. Like they don't really drink. They don't have Dr. Pepper. They don't really have Mountain Dew.
I guess if they only have Coke.
Yeah, so they just kind of, I don't know. It's weird.
There's no broad term for fizzy carbonated sweet drink.
They like this stuff. Oh man, it's really concentrated juice, ultra concentrated juice, and they call it like splashy or something. Oh my God, I don't know what they do. You pour like a very small amount of it into a cup, and then you fill the rest of the cup with just straight water.
That's
and
powder.
It dilutes it. Diluting juice. They call it diluting juice.
That's clever.
They call it.
that's what I said. That's what anyone does.
What are you trying
everywhere.
to say? I'm stupid. No, okay. So
yes,
all my friends are super nice there. Okay, they're gonna listen to this. I don't hate you. Just you have weird tendencies. Diluting juice, and I just poured it into my cup one time, not knowing what it was.
You filled that thing to the brim.
And I went up, and I did it.
You had to do one of those sips before you even lifted it off.
They knew what happened.
You had the concave bubble like pouring over the top.
Just sludge into your mouth. No, I get you. But no, it is strong. It is gross. Like just wild out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the other weird juice.
I've been just calling it soda pop. Cover both bases.
There you go.
Once.
No one can make fun of you then.
Yeah, and then Soda Popinski from Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Diluting.
Your topic is roller coasters.
Oh, rolling coasters. We live.
Sorry, they call it squash.
Hey, it's gone. The buzzer buzz.
All right, sorry.
Roller coasters. We live right next to America's Roller Coaster, Cedar Point.
Roller coaster.
That's what they say, don't they?
I don't know.
Have you ever been there?
Are you Cedar Point?
Yeah.
I didn't know they call it roller coast, but
no, America's Roller Coaster, something like that. Am I wrong?
I don't know, but to me, that just is one of those words where you can't end it, even though it's clever. It sounds like the guy on the radio commercial just got unplugged at the last second. America's roller coaster.
Cedar Point documentary, Building America's Roller Coaster.
Okay, well they coined it. Great.
Yeah.
Roller coasters
are you a roller
sweet.
coaster guy?
I was not for a long time because I was the kid who's like, you're not letting it out. So you hold it in. Your eyes roll back in your head. You're just like
vein.
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't know when it was. I was probably like 20. And I figured out I was 14 or something. I figured out how to ride roller coasters where you actually go woo
Yeah, you sit down and just go.
Well, you let it out. You let it out. And once I figured that out, it's fun.
Oh,
so I do like
you weren't making noises. No loud noises.
Yeah.
Did you get yelled at for making too many loud noises?
No, I just didn't. Like, my parents weren't roller coaster people, so there was nobody to hand that wisdom down to me of how if you're letting things out and like if you're on a roller coaster, the G-force, you can let the G-force out. That's why all the guys, that's why Top Gun and all those guys, that's why they always go, yeehaw! Like, that's not because they're cool. It's just
I thought that was because they're cool.
So they don't have an aneurysm.
What was your first?
Your topic is mullets.
Oh, well, party in the front. Oh, no, business up front, party in the back.
Have you ever had a mullet?
Not intentionally.
You won't admit it.
No, I don't think I
Not
have. I've had a bowl
intentionally?
cut.
Not intentionally.
I don't know if maybe I could pull my stuff back to make it look like a mullet, but
No,
I've had a bowl cut. As an adult.
I saw
early 20s.
a guy the other day in public. I've never seen this. The little Dutch boy haircut.
Okay, I'm searching.
A straight up 45-year-old man, and it was just like it's kind of like a bowl cut, but like
hell yeah,
worse. It just
but
sticks
with
like the
whoop,
and then
like
the
a helmet.
bangs. Yeah, like and I was just like, you're 45 years old. Get a haircut.
Let the dream die. You're not gonna make it on those candy commercials. You're not cute enough.
But Mom, look at I got the sucker.
Who had the best mullet? Joe Dirt.
I was gonna say Billy Ray Cyrus, but
oh yeah, maybe
because Joe Dirt is like, okay, we get what you're doing, but Billy Ray like bought in.
Yeah,
that was real. This here is real. Dolly Parton, she's got the best mullet.
Does she? Does she have a mullet?
Kind of. I was thinking about these new cool mullets are pretty cool.
I don't know. Oh, I guess she does.
Wow, podcast gold.
Did I miss something?
You'll hear it later, but no, mullets I think are coming back in a big way.
Yeah? What are these new mullets?
Your topic is trains.
Choo-choo, baby. All right, I'm just going to I'm going right into it. Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride. Is that
best board game ever made. Hands down.
So.
You're like,
I don't know. I've never played, so I can't. That's not technically a board game, but
so if you haven't tried it, Ticket to Ride, great game. Has to do with trains, and it's a great board. I guess we can't talk about it if nobody's played it. So screw it.
What you got?
Your topic is Russia.
USSR.
The Ruskies.
Every time I think about Russia, I think about Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and you pick Zangief, or going against Zangief, and it says USSR. So that's the only
USSR.
I am not hip on pop. I don't want to say pop culture, but even just any news.
Russia's a black hole in my world, man. Except when they're manipulating me on the internet.
and into fixing the vote.
Russia's one of the coolest countries just because it's pure size.
It's massive.
Massive. Spans 2 continents. Huge cultural impact on the world in modern era. Yeah, I think it's cool, but I've never been there. I'd love to go there, though.
The thing with Russia is there's Asia Russia, and then there's Europe Russia.
Yeah.
Which I think is what you were saying. And then I just reset it. But we are really being
simple thorough words. In this Buzzkill. Yeah. We're really being
real
thorough.
Simple words.
Coverage of mullets in Russia. Russia's incredible just because how little F's they give about anything. Like they just propagate political warfare.
Who's to say though?
They've
really
conquered the adult industry in America. Like they are taking over from top.
Don't say anything. I might be a sleeper cell. So careful on what words you use. Avocado. What? They do have some cool churches though. Like the architecture of some of the churches.
Sorry, I was just thinking of a cam girl who's a sleeper cell. Just that's a cool story where there's dudes are in the chat and they're just yeah, put that plug in your mouth. And it's just that's her trigger cell, her trigger phrase.
That whole phrase.
Yeah, but it's gotta be in that.
It would never come up ever.
And then
it did.
She just reaches through the laptop and just strangles.
What's the beverage of choice in Russia. It's not pop. It's probably vodka, right?
That's what they call it, pop.
It's called pop. You drink
Your topic is hurricanes.
Oh, you know the story of a hurricane?
No.
Bob Dylan.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me the story.
No. Oh, well, it's not Bob Dylan, but he wrote a song about the story of the hurricane.
Yeah.
So, so this boxer.
I'm 0 for 2 on these music references right now.
Yeah, 70s. I don't know.
That's the story of the hurricane.
DJ Nightstick knows. Thank you.
DJ came in. But there, that I got you back for not knowing about noodling. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it was this boxer. He showed up in a bar and then basically got framed for murder and then spent his life in jail.
Oh, that I have heard of like the boxer, the hurricane.
Yeah. And then but he would have been champion of the world, but got framed for murder.
Got it.
Or not framed, but I guess pinned. Murder got pinned on him, even though he had nothing to do with it
Back in the day.
And so I guess that is framing.
This
hurricane.
This was Matt Murdock's dad, Daredevil, right?
Maybe.
That's how this went down.
That's how we get superheroes.
That's how you get a superhero, man.
In hurricanes. Do hurricanes have F numbers like tornadoes? Like F1 through 5, or is it just?
Yeah, there's levels of hurricanes for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an earthquake. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But what is it called? I've heard it before.
The eye of the hurricane.
No, a hurricane type
Intensity.
4 or level 4. Level 4 hurricane.
Are we ever going to get to the point where we're able to just travel in the eyes of hurricanes? Like everyone just travels and
everyone
stays safe?
up.
Yeah. Get tight.
You were looking for category.
There it is. All right, so categories.
Your topic is cell phones.
Cell phones. They're the future. Cell phones are the future. I remember. Do you remember?
You keep saying that, and these things exist right now. Cell phones exist, Luke.
I don't know. You're lying.
What's that on the table?
That's my camera. Do you remember your first cell phone?
The first cell phone that I really interacted with the most was a pay per minute phone that my family shared.
Oh,
that
geez.
I blew all the minutes on calling my quote unquote girlfriend.
She got you good
Outside in the driveway, saying like, "Oh, I want to talk to my friend Jimmy. We'll just use the home phone." No, I got to talk to him outside. Why? I think better out there.
You don't want people eavesdropping.
I don't even know how I pulled that off. Did I hide the text messages? I'm just not kidding you. Family of 5, we shared one phone.
That's balls.
That's like Amish level crap right there.
That's beyond it. That's Amish.
That's beyond Amish. Okay, yours first.
It was just basic flip phone. I don't even know if it was Nokia, but
just a knockoff.
Just a little yeah.
The phone we had, it would be amazing if we found that thing. I would love to see it because it wasn't a real brand of a phone. It was like a burner phone that you see in the movies.
Yeah, burners.
Yeah, a burner. It was a burner, total burner.
That's what I live off of.
And now we have these little computers in our pockets.
Well, these things they die so quick. You gotta buy them every couple days.
We're poor for these. They own us. These cell phones.
They do.
They tell us what to think, what to listen to.
That's what
they take our money.
I want to go back to a dumb phone or a feature phone.
Your topic is chicken wings.
Oh, we had this earlier.
Yeah.
Dry rub or sauced? Sauced.
Sauce.
Hot or not?
Not.
Garlic or Thai? Asian.
I guess Asian.
Okay.
See, I brought this up earlier. People, I don't know if it's unpopular opinion or not. I think this is facts. People don't like chicken wings. They just like the sauces.
They're like little vehicles for sauces.
Yeah, it's same with pastas and stuff. Like pastas are like little vehicles for the sauce.
Where did you get this theory?
In my head, I don't know.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, people.
It's interesting. There are people out there, people specifically who hate carbs, and they talk about how wheat and carbs are just vehicles for sugary sauces and just conveying really unhealthy things into our body. They're like little vehicles.
Some people don't like French fries. They just like ketchup. But French fries are actually good.
Bad people.
But yeah, they just shovel ketchup into their mouth. Basically,
you know somebody like this?
No, I'm just in general.
I would definitely call the police.
Like I think French fries are something that you can just eat as French fries, like plain. Like you don't have to dip them. But then I feel like people.
Oh, I thought
there are people that like need ketchup. Like if you need a sauce or condiment for your food, you don't like the food. You just like the flavor of the sauce.
Wow, that's heavy. That's heavy.
It
stuff.
is. Deal with it. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not.
Chicken fingers solo.
No. See, I agree to this. Like I wouldn't just eat. Like I mean, I might, but
okay. But here's the thing.
I like sauce too.
I'm drilling down into this more. Okay. So like, do you have different sauces for different wings? So like your bone-in wings are certain sauces, your boneless wings are certain sauces, and your chicken fingers are certain sauces?
No, it's barbecue or honey mustard.
See, like
I'm simple.
No, I want to talk about the chicken.
It's all about the chicken.
We'll come back.